Hi again. I thought it might be helpful to go through the remote learning plan and how it connects to what Mrs. Deschamps and I have been sending out for learning, just so you can see how it aligns and how beneficial it is for students to participate in as much as they can. So first, I just wanted to mention the guidance put out through the remote learning plan through the district, and that remote learning is not necessarily the same as online learning, since all members of the class don't have access to internet. So with that said, students without online access should continue to work on the packet, as well as students with online access. It's a great supplement to be working on. And I also wanted to mention that the remote learning plan does not replicate what happens in our classroom throughout the day, but it is a meaningful way to interact while we're on this break from school. So the remote learning plan is put out by Ware Public Schools, but also created with guidance from the governor, and it's an attempt to keep students engaged in learning as much as possible. So the expectations put out for teachers were to provide a daily schedule, which we've done with that grid that has either the icons or the daily assignments. Also to put together learning packets for the students that they can access, and those are outside of the gym doors to get those, or you can also get them online. And to return them, you can send pictures as you go, or you can also put them back in the bin and they'll be picked up at a later date. Another expectation for teachers is to hold at least one virtual meeting per week. We've been trying to keep our Friday 9:30 meeting consistent, but then also have one earlier in the week and try to vary the time so that it can try to work for more parents. We are also expected to attempt to connect with every student 2 to 3 times per week. So I'm sorry if my messages get a little annoying or redundant, but we do want to check in and make sure that they're accessing the learning and just that they're doing okay in general. So typically we're available to answer questions between 9:30 and 1:30 throughout the day, but most of the time we're able to respond quickly at pretty much any time. So for students in grades K through 3, they're expected to do about 12 hours of work in total, broken down with reading, writing, math, and specials. So I think that the plan that Mrs. Deschamps and I shared should equal about 12 hours per week. If you find that that's not the case, please let us know so that we can revise it. So I wanted to show you how the learning plan that we put out really breaks things down. So first, a lot of the apps that are included in the learning plan are individualized at a student's independent level. So some students have access to Edmark and they know who they are. So that's individualized, as is Reading A to Z. Mrs. Deschamps goes in and assigns guided reading books at the student's independent level. So that should be something very individualized for each student. There are also quite a few apps that track data, and so that we can track student progress. So the McGraw-Hill, Reading A to Z, MobyMax, and Reflex all track progress, as well as Edmark. In addition to providing individualized access for students, there are also guided lessons of 3rd grade curriculum that we would be working on if we were in school at the moment. So those are available through the McGraw-Hill app, as well as the Go Math videos that'll be implemented this week. So we have a lot of things included in this one chart. So please contact us with any concerns. We're more than happy to help with anything we can. And we're very impressed at what students have done so far. So keep up the good work and let us know what we can do to help. Thanks.